We are nearing the end of the year. 2023 is right around the corner, and silver spot price is currently just under $24 an ounce. I want to talk about the fluctuations in price we have seen this year. So if you're new to silver, or if you just want to get a better understanding of why silver goes up, why silver goes down, then this is the video for you. Let's do it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, so I am posting this video on Christmas Eve, so I want to wish everyone out there a Merry Christmas. But let's look at silver spot price here. So currently it's sitting at $23.83, which is interesting because at the start of the year, silver was right around $23 an ounce. So from the start of the year until now, not that much of a change, but we have seen these peaks and valleys, which is what I want to talk about. So the high for silver this year was on March 8th. We saw silver reach $26.46 per ounce. Now the low for this year was on September 1st. We saw silver go all the way down to $17.83 per ounce. Now this is a $8.63 swing from the high to the low. And if we take that number as a percentage of the current spot price, it's right around 36%. So that's kind of how I like to look at it. We saw a move of about 36%, or a swing rather, in silver. Although the price now is close to the start of the year, we saw lots of movement. Now let's look at this in contrast to gold. The current price for gold is around $1,800 an ounce, and the start of the year, right around $1,800 an ounce. But the high for gold was $2,043. The low was actually $1,627, which is a swing of $416, which is about 23% of the current spot price. So for gold, we saw a swing of about 23%. Silver, we saw a bigger swing of 36%. So this just goes to show silver definitely is more volatile than gold. But why did we see these drastic changes? Well, we are pricing silver in US dollars. So one of the best things to do is actually overlay the US dollar here on this chart, and we can see where the dollar has gone throughout the year. And one important thing to note is that silver basically does the opposite of whatever the dollar does, unless there's something going on, which I'm going to point out. So let's click on US dollar here, and this is the year. So we can see at the start of the year, the dollar was just kind of, moving right along. We saw the rate hikes start to happen, and the dollar has gotten stronger and stronger and stronger. The dollar peaked on September 27th. And what's interesting to note is that this was basically silver's bottom. Basically, the lowest silver was for the whole year was when the dollar was at its strongest. Since this point in time, we've seen the strength of the dollar come down, and we've seen the price of silver go up. So this is very interesting. If the dollar is getting stronger, silver is usually getting weaker. If the dollar is getting weaker, usually silver is getting stronger. Now, there is kind of an unusual point in time where we see the dollar and silver rallying together for a few weeks, and I want to point out why this happened right here. So if you remember, on February 24th, this was when Russia declared their invasion on Ukraine, and we saw silver price go in just a few weeks to the high for the year. So when we have crazy geopolitical events like a war, people get worried about what's going on, and a lot of people move their money into the safe haven assets, those being gold and silver, and we saw this rally in the price of silver. The dollar was getting stronger, but people were putting money into silver because they were worried about everything going on in the world, right? And this is actually when gold peaked as well for the year. We see gold rallying at the same time. So really, really interesting when they move together like that. But for the most part, silver and the dollar do opposite things. So moving into 2023, where do you think the dollar is going to go? The Fed has been raising rates, And that's basically why we've seen the dollar get stronger and stronger. But the Fed is now slowing down on their rate hikes. They're probably going to stop at some point next year and possibly even lower rates. This is going to drag the dollar lower, right? We are going to see the dollar get weaker, and this will have a positive effect on the price of silver. So I'm thinking that next year, if we do see a lot of dollar weakness, especially towards the end of the year, we could see silver go way higher than it is right now. Now, if you want to see my prediction for silver price next year, I'll put a link to that video here as well as in the description of this video. And I want to know your thoughts on silver spot price, how it's moved throughout the year. Do you agree with my assessment? Feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Silver Dragons out.